Okay, Affluence Global, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ntabise Magongwe and I'm very much excited at this moment in time. Our Zoom session today by popular demand. Remember, we said we'll be only doing Zoom sessions on Wednesdays, right? But popular demand, ladies and gentlemen, and we said, oh yes, it's understandable because this opportunity is a very wonderful opportunity to be shared at all times. I'm so very much excited and thank you so much for making it. If you can type for me, which country are you from? Because I know I already have Namibia in my team. I have Botswana in my team. I've got Lesotho in my team. I've got Swaziland in my team. And I don't know where are you from. Can you please type which country you are tuning in from? Let us see, where are you tuning in from? I already mentioned my own countries that I know. Lesotho, welcome on board. Yeah. Oh, Lesotho is in the house. Guys, Lesotho is in the house. I wish to see Eswatini. I wish to see South Africa. I wish to see Botswana. Can somebody type for me? Oh, yebo, South Africa, ladies and gentlemen, we are global. South Africa, we are global and we are very much excited. And guess what? There's already Zimbabwe already. I know of Morocco. I know of Cameroon. Too much power. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome into our Zoom session where we'll be sharing with you this wonderful business opportunity, which has actually brought a smile on my face. This is my hope, ladies and gentlemen, and I cannot begin to joke with this opportunity. That is why I'm encouraging all of us that even as we will be listening to the opportunity, let us invite people. You know, lines have fallen on our pleasant places. I'm saying this because we are talking about two things here. You can add the third one as your why, but the first one, it is the health. The second one, it is the wealth. And then there is your why. That school fees, remember that mortgage, remember the church, remember the taking of the need. This is the why, this is the heart. So we are dealing with health, wealth, and the heart. Without a waste of time, I'm going to permit our presenter, the one who's passionate. When she speaks about this, I want to sign up again. She's none other than my leader, the one I so very much look up to, who is Bongi Bengu. Our presenter, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome her. My dear sister, over to you.
Oh my goodness. Tonight, we are really struggling. If you can hear me, please give me a triple one. I am actually going to jump straight into the presentation because I am really struggling. We are running on the inverter. We have no electricity in our area. So ladies and gentlemen, you know, Untabi mentioned something that is so important. I wrote in the group the other day, Uguti, you know, this opportunity that we've been given, it requires one to be unapologetic. It requires one to put pride aside and to go big or go home. Because let me tell you, if there is one thing that is unapologetic, that puts its pride aside, it's month end with those bills, with those responsibilities. So when I took a look at this opportunity and it ticked the boxes that I needed it to tick, I made a decision, Uguti 2025, we are turning things around. And I do not want to turn things around by myself. I want to lock arms with other individuals, with other potential business partners of those New Year's resolutions where by the end of December, our targets due to whatever, due to circumstances, due to being indecisive, due to missing our opportunities. So things that made sense to me when I looked at Affluence Global was number one, we are talking here about a company that has a tangible product. So the beauty of a tangible product is I know I'm going to switch off my videos, guys, so that it does not disturb my internet. The beauty of a tangible product is I know that the minute a person makes a payment, they importantly, it is a tangible product that has been tried and tested. The second thing that made sense to me was the leadership and the visionaries behind the company, but also the drivers behind the visionaries themselves. So we are not dealing here with a company, that woke up yesterday and said, boom, we just want to sell a product. No, we are talking here about two individuals who have been in the corporate space, who have been in the direct selling industry, who said, it's now our time as Africa to create something for Africans. Okay, so this is that made sense to me, was the one thing that keeps us all up at night. Those problems that you have, those bills that you are struggling with, that relationship that is in ICU right now. The one thing that can fix it is money, money, money. Ready for that debate, guys. Money is essential. Money right now. If you have an issue with Uguti, how am I going to keep up with school fees? What do you need? Money. If right now you have a headache because groceries, food is expensive, what's the solution? Okay, so I love every single person that says I am ready to make a change. I am ready to actually transform my current situation. So welcome to Affluence Global. This is the company that we have locked arms with. It's not a new company. It was founded in 2023, but it actually hit the market in 2024 officially. Okay, the company, guys, is still at pre-launch. It has been on the market, in terms of having a footprint for just a year. So we are still at pre-launch. This company has not even officially launched and celebrating being out there in the hands of people. Okay, the headquarters selling company, meaning the distribution model that they have chosen is word of mouth. It's the distribution model that has empowered many, many, many individuals out there. No need for any qualification, no discrimination against age, color, gender. It just says come as you are. If you are teachable, coachable, you can make a change in your life by telling your story with the products that we are selling. Okay, and this is a company that is in the health and wellness space. Okay, now one of the things that I respect about the company is they have put together a team of medical experts. They have worked with consulting companies from abroad to formulate clinically tested and proven products. So the product that we are talking about tonight is already tried and tested. It already has the testimonials. It works. The demand is there. And of course, they are expanding across Africa. Right now, the biggest market that they have is in Ghana, it's in Cameroon, and they are slowly moving down towards the Southern African region. They have a small presence in Kenya. Right now, their biggest retail market is in Zimbabwe, but the rest of the SADC region, they are saying, we are just waiting for pioneers. We are waiting for founding members that will see this vision with us and that will take it to the people. Now, I was very excited when our global ambassador said to me, the company has prioritized setting up locally in every country that they operate in. So what does that mean? That means, number one, they care about complying in every single country that they operate in. It means they care about making sure that things are easy for distributors in every single country in terms of, paying money in, paying money out, but also product availability, because once the company is set up, the product is registered, there's nothing stopping product, from being widely available within your local country. And of course, the vision that they have is to become the largest provider of health and wealth opportunities in the direct selling industry. And I strongly believe that this is probably going to be the first company from Africa that is going to make it to those international ranks in the direct selling industry. Right. Who is behind the company? We have two gentlemen, Mr. David Kubaferi, as well as Prince Simbri, who come from a corporate sector, but these are also 7- and 8-figure income earners in the direct selling industry, in the network marketing industry, who have said, we are now ready to create something of our own for our community that makes sense to our community. And of course, behind them, they have a well-experienced and highly skilled team with 35 years of combined industry experience. They have a board that sits 9 members, and in that board, you've got medical doctors, chartered accountants, forensics experts, and of course, they have other roles within the executive team, from legal to auditing to logistics. This is a well-run ship, and I actually cannot wait to take leaders with me, just for a trip to Ghana to visit the head offices. Guys, I've been told it is amazing. It's a big 3-story building. It's to die for, okay? Now, the question is, what did the two co-founders and their team of experts sit down and identify as a problem? Because the product that we are going to tell you about is solving a problem that exists. Okay, so we're not selling here. We are here to show you a solution to a problem that already exists, not only globally, but even in our households, even right now as we are talking in this Zoom. Now, the biggest challenge that they identified was health, health, health is diminishing globally across Africa, in every single country, in every household. If you look at the global statistics in the last 20 years, chronic illnesses are on the rise, okay? Lifestyle diseases are on the rise. I saw a teacher who actually wrote a post saying, I do not understand what is happening with children in our schools, but more and more and more kids are actually being diagnosed with ADHD. Guys, there is something that is not making sense right now. There are children. My mom is in the medical profession. Young kids are now developing cancer. Cancer, guys, a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 7-year-old. These are things when we were growing up, we knew they only affected a certain age group. So we have an overall global health problem that is no longer choosing, I will wait for you until you get old. No, now it's attacking us from, the younger ages. So the question is, what is the cause? And that is what Affluence Global, with its team of experts, sat down and researched. And they said, we want to identify what is this common denominator, in all these illnesses that exist. And the one thing they actually pinned down was something that is called oxidative stress. And oxidative stress is basically when every single cell in your body, the cells in your body are being attacked by something called free radicals. And I'll explain what free radicals are and where do they come from. But essentially, this is scientifically proven. Many of the health challenges are rooted by a silent enemy that no one is paying attention to. You go to a doctor, he's going to prescribe tablets. Okay, but it's not fixing the root cause of the problem. How do we fix oxidative stress and these free radicals? Because it is attacking every single cell in your body, which means it then affects all your body organs. If you're having hormonal issues, it's those free radicals. A person that is having, a heart condition, anything that is immune related, kidney failures, weight gain, eyesight problems, Alzheimer's diseases. I could write a long list of chronic illnesses, but the common root cause is oxidative stress. Now let's have a look at this visual, because I want you to see when I talk about oxidative stress, what does that mean for your body cells? If you look at a normal cell, your cells are normal, you are born, you are healthy, you are good, but then come these free radicals. Now, free radicals are molecules, okay? When I talk about molecules, I'm not going to go into the science of it, but just understand, Uguti, these are produced naturally in your body. They are found, through our external environment, and they travel in pairs. They are like two peas in a pod. They travel in pairs. Now, what happens with free radicals, which makes them dangerous, is they lose a molecule. So when it's unpaired, when it loses its partner in crime, that's when it becomes dangerous, and it's called a free radical. Anything that is radical, it's out of control, okay? So now what these free radicals are going to do, they come into your body. Now they are looking for their partner. Where is my pair? Where is my pair? And boom, they find your healthy cells. And what do? They take away molecules from your healthy cells, okay? So now it's taking away molecules from your DNA, from your proteins, everything that your body needs to survive. It's holding it hostage because it's thinking, this is my partner that I lost. So this is where now your cells undergo what we call oxidative stress, because they are now losing essentially all the molecules that they need to keep your system protected from all the illnesses. They undergo stress, oxidative stress. And if you think about rust, if you look at rust, that is oxidation, it's oxidative stress. If you take an apple and you cut it in half, what happens to that apple? It turns brown because it's undergoing what? It's undergoing oxidative stress, right? So this is what is happening right now as you and I are sitting on this Zoom. Our cells are under oxidative stress, and unfortunately, you cannot prevent it. You cannot prevent that overflow of free radicals coming into your body. Why? Because it comes from pollution. The oxygen, the air that you and I are breathing is already intoxicated, it's already polluted. Unless we stop breathing, which we can't do right now, we are breathing in the source of these free radicals. Processed foods. How many meals have you had today that had processed foods? When they digest, what do? They are releasing free radicals from stress. Guys, stress alone is the biggest factor when it comes to illnesses, okay? Toxins in your body. The beers that people are drinking, the wine, the water that we are drinking that's not purified. So there is a long list of things that cause free radicals into our body that we cannot avoid. And as a result, remember I said, Uguti, it's eating away at your healthy cells, it's attacking your DNA. You start seeing us aging very quickly. It's damaging your organs. It's causing you to be to have a weak immune system. So now your body cannot fight off diseases. If you already have a chronic illness, it just keeps getting worse. You keep taking more tablets, it's adding to the problem. So the question is, what is the solution that Affluence Global identified? When they did their research, they actually discovered that nature has a solution, okay? Not everything requires, a doctor's prescription. Nature has its own solution, and it's called antioxidants, okay? Anti meaning against, oxidants meaning it is against oxidation. So you can find antioxidants in various fruits and vegetables. Your strawberries, your berries, your deep dark, your reds, your blue vegetables, fruits, purples, and so forth. Certain nuts, also have antioxidants. What do these antioxidants now do? When you consume antioxidants, they now come to this free radical that has stolen the healthy molecule, from the healthy cell. And they say, take me because I can handle you. Release, the healthy molecule back to the body cells so it can recover and rejuvenate itself. So what antioxidants do is they actually neutralize the free radicals in our bodies, okay? And it's very, very essential for your heart, for your immunity, for your skin, for your brain health, having a certain amount of antioxidants that you consume on a daily basis. But now, if you look at the quantity, the amount that you need. It's a lot, guys. I don't know about your budget, but my budget does not allow me to wake up with a bowl of strawberries, to have, another bowl during lunch and another bowl in supper. Food is expensive. But also, even if we had that budget, to go on an antioxidant diet, the reality is, do you have control over how those vegetables are planted? Are they organic, or are they still planted under conditions where chemicals are used, preservatives are used? So what are you doing? You are just continuing the cycle. So now, what do we do? And this is where we get into the Affluence Global solution, where Affluence Global said, right, we've got the expertise. We are going to spend the year formulating and researching, the fruits that have a high antioxidant concentration in them, that are high producers of antioxidants. And we are going to formulate a very potent antioxidant food supplement for our community that we know is purified and comes in its purest form of antioxidants. And this brings us to what I have now termed the Rolls Royce, of health and wealth, the double red rose. Okay, so double red rose is our red superfood. It's been formulated with 12 fruits that are extremely high in antioxidants, and it's literally an antioxidant shot. Just one sachet, one 10 ml sachet will give you enough will give you enough antioxidants that is equivalent to 10 to 12 servings of fruits and vegetables. Okay, so this is our flagship product. What I am calling, nature's medicine cabinet to every illness that exists out there. And I do want to put a disclaimer. We do not make any medical claims, okay? This is a food supplement. So if you are on chronic medication, please continue with your chronic medication. This is actually going to help you manage whatever condition you have. So double red rose comes in a box, and the box has 15 sachets. And the sachet, guys, comes with a beautiful, tasty juice. I'm not sure whether to call it a juice or to call it a gel, but to me, it feels more like a red juice. And let's get into these 12 ingredients and understand what it is exactly that they do. So the main plant, which is the roselle, or the red rose itself, okay? And this is not the roses, that your man or your partner buys for you. This is a special rose that our team of doctors actually identified has a lot of benefits in it: skin rejuvenation, respiratory support, eye health, mood enhancement, okay, and stress relief. So if you have skin conditions like breakouts, eczema, wounds, you're suffering from respiratory conditions, you've got eye conditions, mood and stress, this is going to help you with it. Goji berry, okay? This is antioxidant rich. It's going to support your vision and your eye health, boost your overall immune system, and it's going to protect your liver. The liver is probably one of the most important organs in your body. So anyone that has glaucoma, individuals that are struggling, that already have their cancers and tumors, that are going, for chemotherapy. We saw a testimonial yesterday about a patient who had been, struggling with cancer, doing chemotherapy, went on double red rose, and for her next checkup, the tumors were gone. Okay, so it's going to help you with all of those: high cholesterol, alcohol-induced fatty liver, anxiety, sleep apnea. Then it's got pomegranates, okay? Alzheimer's disease, guys, I'm actually surprised at the amount of elderly people that are now suffering from Alzheimer's, okay? Cancer, arthritis, okay? High blood pressure, high blood pressure, high blood pressure, high blood pressure. High blood pressure, guys, has so many side effects, that I have been, reading up on, especially with males. It affects so many more things, with their performance and so forth. So this is high, in antioxidants. It's an anti-inflammatory. Then we have the peach, rich in vitamins, rich in fiber, And it's going to support your digestion. It's going to support your heart health. It's going to boost your immunity, your immune system. Then there's jujube, which is a Chinese date. This is an immune booster. It's going to improve your sleep. Sleep is so important. And when I talk about sleep, I'm talking about good quality sleep, okay? Not when your brain tells you you're tired and your body is tired, you get to bed, but you close your eyes, your brain is not asleep. That is not good quality sleep. The problem with having insomnia and not sleeping a full 6 to 8 hours is it actually increases the production of a stress hormone called cortisol. And what that hormone does, guys, it's going to affect your immune system. It's going to affect your metabolic rates. If you struggle with losing weight, look at your sleeping patterns. Okay, you're gonna wake up in the morning, you are grumpy, your brain is not alert. It's, you know, for your day is pretty much ruined. So sleep is so important in our overall health. It's gonna support digestion. So people that have UTIs, that are struggling from infertility, oh my goodness, I actually wanted to do a post. So I normally plan my social media. There's a post that I actually want to put up, you know, because it's Women's Month. The amount of testimonials that I am seeing with women who have been struggling with infertility, guys, that are now falling pregnant because of this product. And I didn't realize how much of a problem it was until I put it on my status on WhatsApp. And I had about 5 ladies saying, Bongi, when is this product going to be available? Okay, Alzheimer's disease, constipation. Then we've got red grapes in the purest form. You know, when I was growing up, my grandmother used to say, chew those seeds. I did not like the seeds, but now I get it as an adult. When you are buying seedless grapes, understand it's GMO, it's genetically modified. It's not going to give you any goodness. You want them in the purest form. This has anti-cancer properties. It improves your blood circulation. It's good for eye and skin health. Again, cancer patients with tumors, leukemia, allergies, this is your girl, okay? Acerola cherry, high in vitamin C. Anything that has vitamin C is high in antioxidants. It neutralizes acidity. Let's go back to the example I made about the apple. When you cut an apple and it goes brown, that is a sign of oxidation or oxidative stress. But if you cut that same apple and you dip it in water that has lemon in it, it will stay throughout the day and it's not going to change color. Why? Because lemon is rich in vitamin C. And what is vitamin C? It's antioxidant rich and it neutralizes any acidic environment, okay? So anything that has vitamin C is your best friend, right? It's an anti-inflammatory. So again, people with liver problems, with diarrhea, coughs, and cold skin conditions, this is it. And of course, it has lemon, okay? Our vitamin C powerhouse, it detoxifies, it alkalinizes, it's an anti-inflammatory. So again, stroke prevention. I've seen a few testimonials as well with stroke patients that are recovering, cancer, asthma, anemia, obesity, guys. Then there's red ginseng. There is red ginseng. Do I have any gentlemen in this Zoom tonight? If you are a gentleman, please, I want you to type the word I. Just say I, okay? If you are a gentleman, I am speaking to you directly. But I am also speaking to the ladies indirectly because let me tell you, there is a conversation that we are not having, you know, and I don't even want to say in our culture in general, guys. I hope everyone that is on this Zoom is over 18. Erectile dysfunction. I watch reality shows. There is a reality show called Married at First Sight. Married at First Sight, there is a young couple in their 30s. Imagine having to deal with getting married to someone and they are struggling with this problem. Because understand, this is no longer something that affects people with age. It now affects the younger gentlemen because of lifestyle choices. Okay, so I call double red rose uvusumuzi because we are literally going to save relationships with this product now. Red ginseng is a treasure in Korea and Asia. Okay, because it helps with erectile dysfunction, cancer-related fatigue, diabetes, blood circulation, okay? There is a gentleman who is 51 years old who bought a double red rose because he had high blood pressure. And to his pleasant surprise, he was like, Ayo, I'm becoming a 21-year-old. You know, things are happening that haven't happened in years. Carob extract, okay, again, healing properties. It's an antioxidant. It improves digestion, supports skin and eye health. So people that are struggling with cholesterol, eye condition, digestive issues, this is the product. Chinese honey locust, okay, this is an anti-inflammatory. It's gonna clear out your phlegm and improve your breathing. And then, of course, honey in its natural form. Honey in its natural and purest form is a natural antibacterial and antioxidant. It's going to boost your immune system. It's going to help you with wounds, amongst other things. Then the last ingredient, which was actually added after the product hit the market, because this is what happens. You know, when you have a team of medical professionals, of experts who are always looking at ways to improve the product, when the company itself is the one formulating, guys, they find ways of making the product perform better. So they actually found that adding NEC, okay? So NEC, I'm just going to call it in its abbreviated form, and acetylcysteine. NEC is what we call a catalyst, okay? Something that is a catalyst speeds up the reaction of, okay? And what does NEC do? NEC speeds up, you know, the production of antioxidants. So it speeds up, you know, the production of all these other ingredients when it comes to them producing antioxidants. So these are the 12 key ingredients plus the bonus ingredients of NEC that you are going to find in double red rose. Okay, so now the next question is, Bongi, how do I actually find this product? And the simple and straightforward answer is, you are not going to find it in store shelves. You are not going to find it, you know, at a Clicks or at a pharmacy. Why? Because of the distribution model that the company chose. The company chose a distribution model that actually empowers its own distributors and its own users of the product. Because if they take this product and they put it on shelf stores, where's the story behind it? You know, where is the empowerment behind it? So the only way that you are going to get a hold of double red rose is through a distributor. All right. So I am now going to share the second PowerPoint, where I will show you the different packages. And right now, we are at the stage where we are saying, right, we are at, you know, that pioneering stage. We are at that positioning stage where we are saying, come, you be the distributor, okay? Because every single market that exists right now in Affluence Global is a new market. Like literally, you are the ones that are going to open up your market in your city, in your town, in your country. So be the distributor. You actually be the franchise holder, you know, of Affluence Global. Own a share of the market right now. South Africa, guys, we have over 65 million people. The province that I live in alone, KwaZulu-Natal, has over 11 million people. And I am sitting here and I'm thinking, oh my Lord, I literally just need to be a master distributor for my province alone. I mean, we are sitting on top of a gold mine in health, because we have a product that is an all-rounder. A product that says, I don't care what you have in your body, because I am going to fix your body at the cellular level. I am going to protect your cells and give them the ability, you know, to fight off any ailment. So please tell me that we do not have a business case, all right? Now, we have different membership packages. And remember that the membership packages don't necessarily mean that you now have to be a distributor and sell. It's okay. Become a distributor, become a part of the family, because what that then means is you can now buy the product at the wholesale price, even if it's for your personal use, okay? So the different packages that we have, we've got Associates, which is the entry-level product of 1,100 Rand. This is going to give you one box Now, remember, I said that one box has 15 sachets, okay? 15 sachets are going to last you for half of the month, right? Then we have promoter. Promoter is going to give you 3 boxes, all right? And then, you know, for the people that are saying we are not here to play, we want to build this. Business builder, 12,100, it's going to give you 15 boxes. And then we have business owner, which will come with 30 boxes, and this is going to cost you 24,200. Okay, now you are going to notice that there is a column there for BV. These are points. These points are allocated to the starter packs. Okay, every product within Affluence Global has points that it is valued at. Okay, so there is a value in terms of the monetary value, what it costs in rands. But then there is also a value in terms of points, and you will understand what those points mean as I continue with the presentation, okay? So right now, you can go back to the person that invited you. You tell them, hey, I want to sign up. I need my product. You choose a package, and this will enable you to be able to buy the product at a wholesale, right? Now I am talking to the individuals that are saying, right, Bongi, we've got a solution to all health ailments. This is a product that anyone can take. My daughter is 7. She takes it every morning with me across all age groups. So we've dealt with the health question. Now let's get into the wealth. How do we fix our bank balances? You know, how do we fix our current situations? Because there are multiple expenses in our household, and multiple expenses require multiple streams of income. Okay, so I want an income stream that can take care of 1 or 2 bills. So Affluence Global says, listen, I am going to give you 10 streams in one business opportunity. Okay, become a distributor, and I am going to pay you in 10 different ways for the exact same efforts that you are putting into this business by doing what? Word of mouth. We are already walking and talking billboards. How many people have you spoken to this weekend? How many? And how much have you made from talking to those individuals? Okay, so Affluence Global is saying, just change the conversation. Change the conversation. Start inspiring people to be healthier, better versions of themselves. And as you are transforming, you know, and sharing the vision, you are going to change your personal situation as well. So the first bonus we have is the retail bonus. Okay, so if you are saying, Bongi, I don't want to be able to buy Mina at the distributor price. I want to buy the product from you and the other distributors. Mina, I'm going to say, perfect, good. I will sell you the product. So how much am I selling the product to you? The retail price, the customer retail price is 1,000 Rand. So I will be selling the product to you at 1,000, but how much did I buy it for? Because I chose to become a distributor, I am buying it for 700 Rand. So does it make sense just to become a distributor, even if you want to use the product? Absolutely, because you can just buy it at the wholesale price. And what I love about this company is they say from 4 boxes going up, they actually reduce the price per box. So for example, the person that is buying 10 boxes only pays 560 per box, which means they are making 44% profit for each box. Imagine 440 Rand profit per box. So the retail profit that you can make is between 300 and 440. So this is just you know, making the decision to sell the product. But now, what happens when you start, you know, getting other visionaries who are saying, listen, I'm here to be a founding member. I am here because I have missed out on so many opportunities. I have seen people that started with certain companies 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. For a change, I want to be that person who in 5 years' time says, I was there from the beginning. So sign me up. Okay. So the company has something called a referral bonus. This is a direct bonus when someone says yes, they sign up and they choose a starter pack. Okay. Now, the starter pack that you choose is very important because it is also going to determine the benefits you have in terms of the commissions that you earn. Okay. So a person that has a higher starter pack, that came in at a higher starter pack, will always earn more than the person who came in with the associate. Okay, so the company doesn't discriminate. It says, I don't care which package you came in, you can sign up any person on any starter pack. So if you were an associate, you signed up 4 people. Person number 1 said, I want associates. The company would pay you 120 Rand. That's about 11%. The second person, person number 2 said, Mina, I want promoter, the 3 boxes. The company says, boom, here's 360 to the referrer. The third person says, Mina, I want business builder. Boom, the company says 2,100 is your referral bonus. Guys, imagine you signed up with a 1,100 starter pack, but by just referring one business builder, you're already making double what you put into the company, guys. And then person number 4 says, Mina, I'm a business owner. Give me business owner. Boom. The company is paying you 4,200. This bonus alone can pay you a good monthly salary, because just imagine if you sign up 10 business builders. 10 business builders in the month is already 21,000 just from one bonus alone. You sign up 10 business owners, guys, 42,000. Do you know that there are people in the network marketing industry that are yet to even earn 10,000 Rand in the network marketing journey as distributors? And here at Affluence Global, we are seeing people that, that are coming in and literally becoming 4, 5, 6-figure income earner in their first 3 months of the business because of how generous the compensation plan is. Now, if you came in as a promoter, the company says if you sign up an associate, you are getting 150. What did the previous person gets? They only received 120. So do you see where the difference is? A promoter signs up a promoter, that's 450. So imagine, look at this. Hey, guys, look at this. If you are a promoter and you just sign up 10 other promoters, that is 2,900 Rand starter pack. That's already 4,500 in your pocket. When was the last time someone gave you 4,500? I can guarantee you right now that 4,500, if I gave it to you, man, it would make a difference in your household. It would take care of your car installment. It would take care of your groceries. 4,500, it would take care of the electricity bill. For some of us, it would take care of school fees. 4,500 is good money, okay? Business builder, you're getting 2.3. Business owner, you're getting 4,600. Imagine signing up 10 of these. If you're a business builder, the company says you get higher benefits. Again, sign up an associate, you're getting 180. Sign up a promoter, you're getting 540. Sign up a business builder, you are getting 2,450 per referral. I want that point to be very clear. Per referral, okay? So already that's 24,500 for 10 referrals. Business owner, you're getting 4,900. And then again, our business owner gets the maximum percentage out of the comp plan. They are getting about 25% from the referral because the company pays them 210 for every associate, 630 for every promoter, 2,800 for every business builder, and 5,600 for every business owner. Okay. The third bonus is upgrade points, or our upgrade bonus. So this is where the company says, you know what? I am the gift that keeps on giving. Even if you came in as an associate, I am going to always pay out the maximum referral, the maximum. However, you are only going to cash out the amount that is due to you according to your level. So then the question is, what happens to the balance, the difference between the highest payout referral for the referral and what I qualify for? The company says, I am going to save the difference for you in a piggy bank, okay? I'm just putting that aside for when you are ready to come and collect it by upgrading. So the company actually helps us to save towards our upgrade. So let's make an example. If you were an associate, you signed up a business owner. The company is going to pay out the maximum of 5,600. But what is due to you according to your level? Only 4,200. So what happens to the 1.4? It sits there. You'll see it in your back office. It's sitting there in the piggy bank, waiting for you to keep accumulating these points, and then you can use it to upgrade. Then we have team commissions. So those points that you saw next to the starter packs, we have a binary commission that is paid out. Binary meaning two, just two teams. You've got a left and a right. So you will see when you are signing up someone, you choose, do you want them to go on the left or do you want them to go on the right? As you know, your team is growing, you're getting spillover from your upline. Your points will just keep accumulating. Those starter packs will keep accumulating those points. Those points are money in Affluence Global because the company says, I will pay you a percentage every Monday from your weaker leg. Okay, so let's just say, for argument's sake, we are business owners. Okay, we are capadias, right? And we end Friday with 10,000 points on the one leg and 6,000 points on the other. These are starter packs. This is the equivalent of a combination of starter packs that have been brought in by you, your team, your upline spilling over onto you. The company then says, I will give you 12% of the weaker leg, which is 6,000. What does 6,000 equate to? 14,400 just from one bonus, over and above all the other bonuses that you have already earned, okay? But it doesn't end there. Then the company says, on top of the team binary commissions, I'm going to give you a momentum bonus. What is a momentum bonus? It's an additional bonus paid to you for every team commission bonus that you earn. Yo, my head is spinning, guys. So the company says, by virtue of you earning a commission, they will calculate a commission on the commission and pay you a commission. I hope it's making sense, okay? So let's just say this week, your team binary commission was the equivalent of 200,000. That's money that's going to be paid to you. They say, let's calculate, for you as a business owner, what 13% of that is, and boom, we give you 26,000. On top of that, hi, shame. Then we have bonus number 6, which is the check match upline bonus. Imagine right now, if you are employed, earning a percentage of what your boss earns, earning a percentage of what your supervisor earns. This is where I get down on my knees and I say, dear God, please bless the affluence pockets of my sponsor. Please shower them with success, because when they make money, there's this bonus that I will also get a share of the money that they are making. So once you reach the rank of ruby, emerald, and diamond, you then qualify to earn a certain percentage of your upline's income. Yo, guys. And then there is the global bonus pool. When I was working, I used to earn a 13 check, which was basically just my salary times 2. Now, I want you to imagine earning that twice a year, and it's not your salary being doubled, but it's actually the company saying, I will give you a percentage of my profits as the company, not once, but twice a year. Yo. So this is where the company takes 10%, 10% of their global profit, and they share it amongst 10 pools. So we have ranks within the company, which in this case we are referring to as pools. So let's just say that for argument's sake, the 10% equated to be 200,000 for each pool, What does that mean? It means when you get to the rank of ruby, every person that is in this rank gets a share of this 200,000. Every person that is on emerald gets a share of 200,000, and so on, all the way up to crown elite. So then I was like to my sponsor, okay, this is nice. So it means, as I rank up, I say goodbye to the previous bonus pools, and I'm now earning on the pool that I'm at. And he says, no, not here, not in Affluence, not in a company that has a name that symbolizes abundance spiritually. Guys, it's in the Bible. Affluence, symbolizes richness, wealth. Not in this company. In this company, even if you rank up and you are moving up the levels, you are still going to earn from the different pools. So every 6 months, you can expect multiple bonuses coming to you. Yo, guys, like this is insane. I have never heard of this. I have seen global pool bonuses in other companies where you are only earning in the rank that you are at. Affluence Global is saying, why must we be stingy? Why must we be stingy? Because the fact that you are ranking up means the company is growing. There is more volume coming in. So why must we be stingy? We're going to share. Okay? For every rank that you've passed. Then we have the personal purchase volume. The personal purchase volume is for our retailers because the company does not want to forget about you. You are still important. You know, there's going to be the individuals that say we want to build, but there's also going to be the individual says, listen, I just want to retail or I just want to buy the product for my personal use. The company says over and above the discount that you are already getting, I am also going to give you 10% back for every purchase that you make, and that is going to be paid to you in rands. Now, let me tell you something. Every single one of these bonuses that I have just described to you, guess what? There is no requirement. There is no requirement for you in terms of maintenance. You know that in some companies, there's a requirement that you must first buy a certain amount of product within a period of a month in order for you to get paid. Affluence Global says, listen, we do not want you trying to make a decision between, you know, do I pay my bills or do I come back and maintain? You are going to get paid every single Monday without the requirement for you having to buy product. Hibo, guys, what a breath of fresh air. Like I am literally exhaling as I say that because it's like, wow, wow, wow. You are going to earn for the effort that you have put in regardless. Then we get to the next bonus, which is the uni level. So this is the only bonus where the company says, just buy one box, just one box, 700 Rand. That's all I need from you, regardless of the rank that you are in. And you can unlock this specific bonus, which is the compressed uni-level bonus. What does that mean? This now means whenever your team is now repurchasing, right? Whenever they are repurchasing, the company is going to pay you up to 10 levels deep. Remember, with the binary, we are earning from starter packs and it's unlimited, guys. You are earning infinity levels deep. When your business partners now are repurchasing as existing members, it then goes into the binary and the company says you're still going to make money from there. 9% on your level 1 sales, 7% on your level 2, 5% on level 3 to 5, 2% level 6, and then 1% all the way to level 10. However, this is where that maintenance of one box comes in. Then the company says, all right, Ntabi, you signed up Ubongi. Bongi is your level 1, right? And then Ubongi signed up Uzibonele on her level, on who becomes your level 2. Uzibonele signed up Kanyo, who is your level 3. This is what's going to happen. If Bongi on your level 1 does not maintain, we cannot deprive you of your 9% because Bongi decided not to buy one box. We are simply going to shift the structure up just for this bonus. So Uzibonele is now going to be your level 1 Tabi. Instead of earning 7% for him, you're going to earn 9%. Kanyo is going to shift and become your level 2. Instead of earning level 5%, you are going to earn 7%. So everything is going to shift up one level in terms of the uni-level earnings. Then next month, when Bongi decides to maintain, everything goes back to normal because affluence is not stingy. Every percent due to you, you are going to get it, okay? And then we have the uni-level check match. Now, this is where the company says, right, from level 1 up to level 5, remember, they are also earning for their uni level. So whatever they earn for their uni level, we will match it and pay you. I need to take a sip of water because wow. Guys, the company says whatever uni-level commissions earned on your level 1, we're giving you 15%. So if your team earned as a collective, everyone on your level 1 earned 100,000, boom, that's 15,000 to you. Whatever everyone on your level 2 earned, you're getting 10%. Whatever everyone on your level 3 and 4 earned, boom, you're getting 5%. Whatever everyone earned on your level 5, you are getting 3%. The uni level and the uni level check match are paid once a month. So this is your monthly salary. And that is where the 10 bonuses end. But again, because we are a company that speaks abundance, that speaks wealth, okay? The company says, let me just add another two, additional benefits, because I need to spoil my members. My members, my fellow visionaries, need a bit of pampering. So we have incentives and we have the Hall of Fame. So within the company, we do have ranks. Okay, so you do get promoted to a specific rank, and that rank is determined by how much have you made, not in a week, not in a month, not in a period of 30 days, but in your lifetime of Affluence Global. I'm going to repeat myself. There is nothing called flashing here in Affluence. You don't flash points, you don't flash earnings, you're not starting on zero every time, we get to the first of the month. No, 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 no. It is cumulative, which means whether you like it or not, you are going to be blessed with a rank at Affluence. The only thing that is going to be a factor is time. It's when. So whether it takes you a month, 2 months, a year, 3 years, you are eventually going to take every single rank that you see here. Because the only thing that the company is looking at is how much have you made in all your bonuses combined. So these are the earnings. The first rank, once you've made 60,000 Rand in the comp plan, boom, you repel. And every rank has an incentive attached to it. My eye literally shot to the rank of team elite because I was like, wait a minute, what is this that I am seeing with my own eyes, with my 4 eyes? Heybo, Land Cruiser, Range Rover. So I'm going to get to choose with my business partners when we hit the rank. Are you telling me that we will be collecting Range Rovers paid for by the company? You get to the next rank, we are going to be collecting Amaji wagons paid for by the company. But it doesn't end there. The company says, we also want you to be title deed holders. We want you to accumulate assets with Affluence Global. We are not giving you one, we are not giving you two, but we are giving you 3 property incentives, guys. I was like, I'm seeing myself, with my business partners owning 2-bedroom, condos, apartments in Dubai that are, running as Airbnbs that are making us, money. I'm seeing us owning 3-bedroom houses. Guys, hey, Bo. Like, for me, even if it takes me the next 5 years to qualify for a fully paid property, I don't care. Because guess what? If I go to the bank tomorrow for a bond, for a loan, a housing loan, I already know that I am not going to qualify. And even if I qualified for a loan for property that came with interest, it would take me 20 years to pay off that bond. So if you are telling me that this company is saying I can collect 3 title deeds if I put on my running shoes and I put on my overalls and I work, even if it takes me the next 5 years, sign me up. Then we have Hall of Fame. And Hall of Fame, it's not the Hall of Fame where you are getting your photo framed and put on a wall. Affluence Global says, I'm going to recognize the big retailer who has 500,000 BVs in their personal volume of product that they have bought. I'm going to recognize the builder who's accumulated $1 million in earnings. Once you get to these levels in your lifetime of Affluence Global, the company gives you a card that they are going to deposit 60,000 Rand every month for 1 year. What you do with that 60,000 Rand, Bona, they don't care. They're just saying, please go spend our money. You get to attend all the global events, the trips, the incentive trips. Right now, there is an incentive trip for Dubai and Singapore in November. Last year, the company took distributors to Mauritius, so get your passports ready. And on top of that, the company is going to buy you a car worth 600,000 because no Hall of Famer at Affluence Global is going to be seen, just calling an Uber, okay? So that brings us to the end of our presentation, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are on this Zoom for the first time, you have been invited by someone, please go back to that person that invited you. They are going to provide you with a registration link. Number one, you are going to register, verify your account. Once you have done that, you are going to request the local bank details for Affluence Global in your country. So if you are in Namibia, we have a bank account in Namibia. If you are in Botswana, we have a bank account in Botswana. Eswatini and Lesotho, the leaders that we are working with right now while we are setting up. Eswatini, Ulid and Tabiseng. Lesotho, we've got Samuel, okay? All other countries already have local bank details. They are the company registered. So you are going to go back to that person. They will help you to get registered. And the only answer that I am looking for right now that makes sense to me after this presentation is yes or yes. It's yes, Bongi. I'm in it because I want to be the healthier and better version of myself. You are telling me that there is a product that is going to deal with every single ailment in my body. I am ready for it. Give it to me. Okay? Because I want to improve the quality of my life. I understand that my health is my wealth. Okay? So if you are saying yes to that, get on board. We cannot wait. Guys, South Africa, Eswatini, okay? Cartons and cartons and cartons of products have already landed, from China. They are waiting to be cleared. By the end of the week, we are going to have an overflow of product in our markets, okay? Lesotho, we are coming, okay? Our global ambassador is on his way. In all the other countries, you sign up today, boom, you contact the country admin, you can pick up your product from the office. The other yes that I am waiting for is, yes, I want to be healthy, but Bongi, I also understand that part of me being sick is because angnamali, kishalete, okay? Money is the root of my illnesses. Help me, cure me of this illness that is responsible for 98.99999% of my stresses right now. Let's lock arms. Let's build this. Let's be founding members, okay? This opportunity is still at ground level. You are not going to have to convince anyone about this product because the demand already exists. The demand is already there. We have a business case, okay? The only thing that you need to do is to be teachable, be coachable. We are doing the Zoom presentations. We have WhatsApp presentations. You don't even need to be the one delivering the message of Affluence Global because us as leaders, we are saying we will hold your hand until you are capable of doing this for yourself and by yourself, okay? So I cannot wait to partner with all of you as founding members. And guys, let's take Affluence Global to the world and across Africa. Ntabi Singh, I always have to close with your voice.
Yeah, thank you so much, my dear leader. Thank you so much. I truly, truly, truly appreciate. And I'm going to request that if you were invited by someone, please go and say thank you, someone. But my thank you does not just come as thank you. It comes up with a link. Please give me your link. I wanna sign up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a reason to say no. We don't have a reason to say no because everything is shouting to us, saying, say yes, because this is your breakthrough. I'm telling you, like Sispong, you were saying earlier on, these bills do not have any respect. The landlord does not have any respect. Month end does not have any respect. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not even talk about this because it's an obvious matter. So Affluence Global is here to change our lives. Let us accept, let us receive, and let us run with it. If I'm in your country, you know where to find me. The global ambassador will be visiting us. I think we spoke about this last week when we had our own launch on Zoom. The global ambassador will be coming with a co-founder, provided we do the needful. In your own country as well, right where you are, you can do what we are doing as Eswatini so that you can enjoy the privileges. Guys, let us sign up. Let us run with this. As for me and Bonyi, and I believe in you, we are going to Mauritius and Singapore. Shalom and goodbye.
Habibi, Habibi, Dubai is waiting. We are going
Power.
to Dubai. We are going to Dubai. Good night, leaders.
Good night. Thank you, guys. See you in the WhatsApp group.